This Spider-Man book is pretty good, guys. I would recommend reading this book, especially to if you like Miles and Peter. And for people who don't like Miles and you love Peter so much, this is a nice book for you to get into Miles as a character. I actually love Miles' writing in general, but we get to see their fucking duo right here and their partnership growing. And it starts off them two fighting the Jackal, but this version of the Jackal is fucking like Hulk the fuck out. But this book's kind of weird. We go back and forth from the future and to the past, and then this is the past, right? And they're pretty much describing like how they need to meet up once a week and just like be friends again almost. And they're pretty much going to do it every Wednesday, and it'll be at Wednesday at 4. And they pretty much going to go to this coffee shop, and Miles wants to go to college and he might go to ESU, and Peter's going to show him around almost about the whole campus. We go to the future right here and we see the Jackal fighting Peter and Miles, and like I said, this is version of the Jackal is Hulk the fuck out, and it's taking them both to take him out, and it's still not enough. Peter decides to take Miles, like I said, to this coffee shop that Peter goes to a lot, and he's pretty much like a daily person to go there, and this is ESU campus, and they walk in. They go in, and this guy named Kenny, which I like, he's pretty cool. Peter's like, hey, I'm a regular, give me a shot of espresso, all that shit. And Kenny can't remember him at all, even though Peter goes there a lot. Peter's old friends right here, Shane right here, shows up, and she's at the coffee shop, I guess. And Miles is like, wait, you know her? And Peter's like, yeah. Flash Thompson used to date her and stuff. And then she asks about Flash, like, what's going on with him? And Peter's like, oh, I don't know. He's just been chilling, doing all whatever shit, right? And they walk away. Peter gets his latte, whatever. But one of Miles' old friends right here, which I'll get back to the end of the book, I guess he grew up across the street from where Miles used to live in Brooklyn, and he goes to ESU as well. And Miles is like, I'm gonna apply here now 100%. So people don't, if you guys don't know, Miles Warren is the Jackal, right? But Miles is also Spider-Man's name. So Peter says it and Miles webs him in the mouth. He's like, wait, why are you saying Miles? He's like, that's the Jackal. Miles Morales didn't know this, that Miles Warren, Peter's old high school teacher, his favorite teacher, whatever, was the Jackal. And he's like, that's crazy. So we'll go back to the past again, and he shows up at the coffee shop out of the blue. 12 weeks go by, right, from the first time they went to the coffee shop. And this is Kenny right here, like I told you, there's a barista, whatever. And he keeps forgetting Peter's name, but he's been fucking with him. Eventually, after the 12th week, he finally remembers his name. Peter's about to sip his coffee, but then that's when the Jackal shows up again. So now we're back to current time. Peter and Miles use like incredible amounts of webbing to take him out, and eventually they do it. I'm like, dude, they probably use the whole cartridge of their webbing straight up. After they take the Jackal out, they take him to the raft, but then they had to go to the secret lab where this Jackal version or whatever is hulked out. Professor Warren and his guy named Seymour or whatever figure out like, damn, we didn't even know this was here. And they see under the rubble like this person, this body, I don't know who this is, but it's fucking a skeleton. He's like, oh shit. So Miles and Peter had to do some detective work to figure out what's going on here. And then this guy right here is Miles' friend from across the street, is talking to somebody. I wonder who it is.